Hey Patriots fans, the excitement is real as we dive into the latest updates and breakdowns surrounding our beloved New England Patriots. This week, the spotlight shines on one of the most pivotal matchups of the season, as the Patriots are set to face off against the Cincinnati Bengals. The stakes could not be higher. For New England, a victory means solidifying their position as the #1 seed in the AFC, taking a major step toward controlling their playoff destiny. Every play matters, every yard counts, and every decision on the field could tip the scales in this critical clash. On the other side, the Bengals are clinging to the remnants of hope that their season is not entirely lost, dreaming of a playoff miracle if their star quarterback, Joe Burrow, is able to return. But the reality is hard to ignore. The Bengals have stumbled through the first 10 weeks, dropping games and losing momentum, making this encounter a true measuring stick for both teams. Walking into Paul Brown Stadium, as I like to still call it, the Patriots are expected to bring their signature energy and dominance, and history shows that even on the road, the fan presence will be heavily tilted toward New England. Back in 2019, the Patriots clearly outnumbered the home fans in Cincinnati, and the atmosphere created by the traveling supporters is always electric, providing that extra boost for the team on the field. Replicating that environment in 2025 will only add fuel to the fire as New England looks to move to 10 wins and 2 losses on the season. With momentum on their side, the Patriots are poised to execute their game plan with precision, and fans everywhere are anticipating a high-scoring, action-packed contest. Now, looking at Cincinnati's season, the picture is not encouraging. Their bye week came in Week 10, and while they managed victories in Cleveland and Jacksonville, the quality of their wins is questionable, especially with a backup quarterback stepping in. Losses to Minnesota, Denver, Detroit, and Green Bay have punctuated a season that has not gone as planned. Even the win over Pittsburgh, featuring Joe Flacco in his first game as a Bengal, came against a backdrop of inconsistency and defensive struggles. Early optimism from a 2-0 start vanished quickly after Joe Burrow's unfortunate turf toe injury in Week 3, sidelining him for what initially seemed to be months. The uncertainty surrounding his return has lingered, with conflicting reports and cautious optimism from team insiders. While practice participation reports suggested that Burrow might be ready to take part fully, coaching staff statements indicate that there is still some hesitation before committing him to the high-pressure environment of an away game against a top-tier Patriot squad. For now, the focus shifts to Joe Flacco, the seasoned veteran quarterback stepping up in Burrow's absence. At 41 years old, Flacco brings experience and composure, and while he may lack the mobility of his prime, he has proven himself serviceable in the Bengals' offense. His statistics tell the story of a reliable backup. Over 2,200 passing yards, a completion rate just over 61%, 14 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, with a quarterback rating of just over 80. Flacco has delivered standout performances, notably against Pittsburgh, but he is missing a critical weapon in Jamar Chase, who has been suspended for his actions in a previous matchup. Losing Chase removes a significant threat from the Bengals' receiving core, leaving Tyler Higgins as the primary target, followed by Noah Fant and the versatile tight end, Emir Smith-Marsette. With Christian Gonzalez likely covering Higgins and Marcus Jones handling Smith-Marsette, the Patriots' defensive matchups appear favorable, giving New England an edge in key positions. The Bengals' defensive situation adds another layer to the Patriots' advantage. Ranked at or near the bottom of the league in nearly every major statistical category, Cincinnati struggles to contain opposing offenses. Yardage allowed, passing efficiency, and points per game reveal systemic vulnerabilities, which the Patriots can exploit through both the run and the pass. Drake May and the Bengals' offensive line may face relentless pressure, while Rondre Stevenson and Trayvon Henderson are primed to capitalize on gaps and mismatches. Play-action opportunities will further challenge a defense that has consistently failed to adapt under pressure. In short, the Patriots have the weapons, the strategy, and the momentum to dominate this matchup and move closer to securing their playoff positioning. In addition to these strategic considerations, Patriots fans can take comfort in the latest injury reports, which show encouraging news for New England. Key contributors, including Christian Ellis and Kahan Booty, have returned to full participation after missing multiple games. Their presence on the field strengthens both the offensive and defensive units, providing depth and stability. While Milton Williams will be absent due to an ankle injury and placement on injured reserve, his return is anticipated in time for the playoffs, minimizing long-term concerns. Meanwhile, Steph Diggs has been playing through a broken finger, but his performance remains stellar, on pace for 1,000 yards and delivering consistent production despite the setback. These developments reinforce the Patriots' readiness and resilience, ensuring that the team enters this matchup as strong as possible, with the flexibility to execute varied strategies and adjusting game as needed. Keys to victory for the Patriots are clear: pressure on the quarterback, balanced defensive play calling, and capitalizing on the Bengals' defensive weaknesses. Flacco's age and limited mobility make him particularly vulnerable to blitzes and well-timed pressure, which New England's linebackers and defensive backs can exploit. Mixing run and pass plays keeps the defense off balance, with running backs finding opportunities between the tackles and play-action passes, creating space for receivers downfield. The combination of tactical discipline and physical execution is poised to overwhelm a Bengals team struggling on multiple fronts. Fans should expect an aggressive, high-energy performance as the Patriots aim to control every aspect of the game. Beyond the XS and OS, the atmosphere, preparation, and mental focus of the Patriots are significant factors. Traveling to Cincinnati with the crowd largely in their favor, knowing the opponent is missing key contributors, and having a clear game plan all contribute to an environment where the Patriots can thrive. The team's ability to maintain composure, execute with precision, and take advantage of mismatches sets the stage for a potentially dominant performance, one that could see New England asserting itself as the premier team in the AFC and sending a strong message to the league about their championship aspirations. With all these elements in place, fans have plenty to be excited about as game day approaches. As we look ahead to the Patriots' matchup against the Bengals, the excitement continues to build because this game represents more than just a regular season contest. It is an opportunity for New England to showcase their depth, skill, and preparation. The Patriots' offensive weapons are clicking at just the right moment, and with players returning from injury, the team's versatility is at a peak. Christian Ellis and Kahan Booty returning to full practice form inject energy and stability into the squad, bolstering both offensive schemes and defensive assignments. Their presence allows for more aggressive play calling and adds the kind of flexibility that makes opposing teams, like the Bengals, uncomfortable. On the defensive side, pressure packages and coordinated blitzes are designed to take advantage of Flacco's age and mobility limitations, forcing hurried throws and creating turnover opportunities that could swing the game early. The offensive plan is equally exciting. With a balanced approach between run and pass, the Patriots can control the tempo and dictate the flow of the game. Rondre Stevenson's return gives the team an explosive option in the backfield, complementing Trayvon Henderson and the passing game to stretch the defense horizontally and vertically. Play-action passes, misdirections, and inside runs are designed to create confusion in the Bengals' defensive fronts, which have been consistently porous all season. The matchups are favorable, particularly against secondary targets like Noah Fant and Emir Smith-Marset, while Christian Gonzalez is expected to lock down Tyler Higgins, limiting Cincinnati's options and giving the Patriots a tactical edge. Every formation and every snap is an opportunity to exploit weaknesses and create momentum, and the team has shown that it is ready to capitalize on every chance. Meanwhile, the Bengals' challenges cannot be overlooked. Without Joe Burrow, their dynamic playmaker, and Jamar Chase, a top-tier receiver, Cincinnati is operating without two of its most dangerous threats. This drastically reduces the complexity of their offensive schemes, allowing the Patriots to focus defensive attention on fewer key players while maintaining coverage integrity across the field. Even if Burrow were active, questions remain about his timing, chemistry with receivers, and ability to withstand the pressure of a full game after months off the field. Flacco is serviceable but not extraordinary. And when faced with the Patriots' coordinated pass rush, mistakes are almost inevitable. The Bengals' defense, ranked near the bottom of the league in nearly every major category, compounds the problem, making them vulnerable to both the air attack and the ground game. The statistical picture is stark. Yards per game, passing yards allowed, and overall efficiency all point toward a unit that struggles to contain competent offenses. For New England, this creates an environment ripe for a statement game. Injuries, of course, always play a role, but the Patriots' health report is encouraging. Aside from Milton Williams being placed on injured reserve, the team is entering this matchup with key contributors active and ready. Steph Diggs, despite playing with a broken finger, remains a consistent and dangerous receiving option, showing resilience and focus that sets the tone for the offense. Rondre Stevenson, coming back from limited activity, adds a spark to the running game, while Kahan Booty's return solidifies the offensive line and enhances blocking schemes for both inside and outside runs. The combination of talent, preparation, and momentum sets the stage for a Patriots performance that could dominate in multiple phases of the game. Execution on game day will be critical. The Patriots must maintain pressure on the quarterback, use creative formations, and continue to mix run and pass effectively. Blitzes from linebackers and safeties will be essential in keeping Flacco off balance, while keeping the offense unpredictable ensures that the Bengals cannot anticipate play calling. Timing routes, motion-based plays, and situational awareness will be key, and the Patriots have demonstrated a capacity to execute these strategies flawlessly when focused and healthy. Every snap, every block, every throw matters in this kind of matchup, and New England has both the coaching acumen and player talent to make it all work. Another layer of this game is the psychological advantage. With the crowd support leaning toward New England, a vocal and energized fan base can create noise, confusion, and distraction for the home team. Cincinnati's absence of key stars adds to the mental edge, giving the Patriots confidence and breathing room to implement their schemes without fear of explosive plays against them. The atmosphere, combined with meticulous preparation and strategic planning, sets the Patriots up to control both the pace and the momentum of the game from the opening kickoff. Looking at individual matchups, there are some exciting battles to watch. Christian Gonzalez versus Tyler Higgins promises to be a technical showdown, with Gonzalez's athleticism and instincts against Higgins' route running and size. On the offensive side, Steph Diggs versus a secondary that has struggled all season should create multiple scoring opportunities, while Rondre Stevenson and Trayvon Henderson can exploit the gaps left by a Bengals defensive line that has consistently failed to generate pressure. With these matchups heavily tilted in favor of New England, the expectation is for a high-scoring game where the Patriots can showcase their versatility and depth while keeping Cincinnati on its heels. The run game will also be pivotal, with the Bengals allowing over 160 yards per game on the ground. Establishing the running attack early will set up play-action opportunities that can open the field for deep shots to the wide receivers. Maintaining a balanced attack keeps the defense guessing, prevents overcommitment to stopping the pass, and opens lanes for consistent gains. New England has the talent to exploit these weaknesses, and the combination of rushing and passing threats creates a dynamic and unpredictable offense that will be difficult for Cincinnati to contain. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world is buzzing with speculation after the New England Patriots reportedly made a shock move that could reshape the league's coaching landscape. Sources close to the organization suggest that the storied franchise is in talks to bring none other than Mike Tomlin to the sideline in Foxborough. Yes, the same Tomlin who has been synonymous with the Pittsburgh Steelers' consistency, fiery leadership, and unshakable presence for nearly 2 decades. If true, this would mark one of the most startling coaching headlines in years, leaving fans and pundits scrambling to imagine the implications. While the Patriots have been known for bold maneuvers, particularly under the influence of their ever-strategic front office, landing a coach of Tomlin's caliber would signal an entirely new chapter. Tomlin, celebrated for his discipline, defensive savvy, and ability to inspire loyalty among his players, has rarely been linked to a move outside Pittsburgh. The mere suggestion of him stepping into New England territory has ignited a storm of conversation across social media, sports talk shows, and locker rooms nationwide. Could this be the Patriots' answer to reclaiming dominance? Or is it simply another high-profile rumor designed to keep the media on edge? Industry insiders are already debating how Tomlin's coaching style would mesh with New England's culture, historically defined by innovation, precision, and a commitment to a winning formula. Would he embrace the Patriots' offensive schemes? Or is this a harbinger of a philosophical overhaul that could shake the AFC to its core? Players who have worked under him in Pittsburgh reportedly describe Tomlin as both demanding and motivational, a man who blends strict standards with a personal touch that earns respect. If he were to accept the challenge, the Patriots wouldn't just be hiring a coach. They'd be acquiring a personality capable of commanding attention and altering team dynamics overnight. Of course, nothing has been confirmed, and the whispers remain just that, rumors swirling in a league that thrives on speculation. But one thing is undeniable. The mere prospect of Mike Tomlin donning a Patriots cap has already sent shockwaves through fan bases and sports media alike. Whether this turns into a groundbreaking hire or remains an intriguing what if, the NFL landscape is bracing for a conversation that could dominate headlines for weeks to come. Patriots fans are nervously excited, rivals are on high alert, and the rest of us can only wait to see whether this tantalizing rumor turns into reality or fades into the annals of NFL almosts. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.